Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. The hidden interactions between Jungkook and Jimin during unseen BTS footage are carefully examined in this video. A deeper understanding of their unique off-camera dynamic is offered to the audience through this analysis. Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes with Jakook? We're diving deep into never-before-seen BTS footage to uncover the subtle glances, whispered jokes, and genuine moments that truly define Jungkook and Jimin's unique bond off-camera. Get ready to see a side of their dynamic you've never witnessed. Forget what you think you know about Jakook. We've unearthed raw, unedited BTS footage that reveals the hidden language and unspoken connections between Jungkook and Jimin when the cameras aren't rolling. Prepare to have your understanding of their legendary dynamic forever changed as we analyze every fascinating interaction. The BTS footage they don't want you to see is finally here. We're meticulously breaking down the most intimate, off-camera interactions between Jungkook and Jimin, revealing the true nature of their dynamic away from the spotlight. This isn't just fan speculation. This is an in-depth analysis of moments that will redefine your perception of Jakook. But what makes this uncovered footage so special is the way it exposes the naturalness of their connection. Those effortless moments that aren't meant for the stage, the fans, or even the documentary crew. These are the kinds of interactions that happen when two people are so comfortable with each other that they forget anyone else is watching. And it's in these tiny movements, Jungkook unconsciously leaning in when Jimin speaks, Jimin's eyes instantly searching for Jungkook in a crowded room, that we begin to see the real story form. As we slow down each frame and study the raw, unguarded pieces of their day, a bigger picture emerges. You'll notice how Jungkook often mirrors Jimin's body language without thinking, a psychological sign of deep trust and closeness. You'll see the way Jimin softens every time Jungkook makes a joke under his breath, even when that joke is barely audible. These aren't grand gestures. These are the kinds of intimate micro-expressions that happen naturally between people who share a connection far beyond surface-level friendship. One of the most striking moments in the footage is a scene where the members are resting between takes. The mood is relaxed, the cameras are supposed to be off, and yet, Jungkook gravitates toward Jimin with a familiarity that suggests this isn't the first time he's done it, and certainly won't be the last. He sits close, closer than necessary, brushing shoulders with Jimin in a way that seems so normal between them that neither even reacts. Jimin just smiles, that small, private smile he only shows when the moment feels safe. It's subtle, but if you've followed Jakook long enough, you know that smile isn't the same smile he gives to the audience. There's a softness reserved only for Jungkook. Another hidden moment reveals something even more intriguing. During a chaotic backstage scene filled with staff members and rushed preparations, Jungkook's attention is completely locked on Jimin. Even though dozens of things are happening around them, Jungkook reaches out just gently to adjust a strand of hair falling over Jimin's eyes. It's not dramatic, it's not meant to be filmed, and Jimin doesn't even flinch. He just lets it happen, like it's the most normal thing in the world. These are the moments that show not only familiarity, but a long history of shared habits, shared space, and shared comfort. And then there's the footage where Jimin quietly checks on Jungkook when no one else seems to notice. It's during a particularly hectic shoot, the kind where exhaustion lines everyone's faces. Jungkook tries to hide his fatigue, but Jimin, always observant, leans in, whispers something short and comforting, and gives him that reassuring pat on the back. Jungkook visibly relaxes, his shoulders dropping as if Jimin's simple gesture lifted the weight off him. This isn't something he reacts to dramatically. Instead, it's something he's used to, something he relies on. That dependence speaks volumes. As we continue examining the footage, a pattern emerges. Jungkook often looks to Jimin before reacting to something happening around them. Whether it's deciding where to stand, responding to a staff member, or even choosing whether to join the conversation, Jungkook subtly checks Jimin's expression first. It's a quiet kind of guidance, the kind that suggests deep emotional alignment, almost like he trusts Jimin's cues more than anyone else's. And Jimin, in return, always seems ready with a reassuring look, a tiny nod, or a playful glance to pull him in.
군대 간다.
One moment that fans would have completely missed without slow-motion analysis is a brief exchange during rehearsal. The members are practicing choreography, and Jungkook stumbles slightly. It's small, barely noticeable, but Jimin catches it immediately. His reaction isn't loud or exaggerated. Instead, he instinctively steps closer, places his hand lightly on Jungkook's back, and checks if he's okay. Jungkook gives him a tiny smile, one of those smiles that stretch only one side of his lip, the kind he saves for personal moments. That tiny reassurance tells you everything. These two communicate in ways most people don't even see. And what's even more fascinating is how often their interactions happen when they think no one is paying attention. When the cameras pan away, when the staff is busy with something else, or when the members are simply taking a quiet break, that's when the real Jakook shines. Like the moment Jungkook rests his head on Jimin's shoulder for just a few seconds, not long. Not dramatic, just a quiet lean that he pulls away from the moment someone turns toward them. Jimin doesn't move. He stays still, almost protecting that small moment until Jungkook lifts his head again. That kind of silent understanding is rare. There's also unseen footage showing Jimin comforting Jungkook after a difficult dance practice. The room is dim, the members are dispersing, and you can tell Jungkook is frustrated with himself. Jimin approaches him slowly, not lecturing. Not teasing, just gently placing a hand on Jungkook's arm. They talk quietly, so softly the mic barely picks anything up, but the way Jungkook nods tells you everything. He listens to Jimin in a way he listens to no one else. Moments later, Jungkook laughs, the frustration slipping away like it was never there. That's the power Jimin has on him. And let's not forget the way their eyes find each other even in crowded rooms. In one sequence, dozens of people are moving, talking, organizing, and yet Jungkook's gaze cuts through all of them, straight to Jimin. It's instinct, like he needs to make sure Jimin is okay, present, close. Jimin meets his eyes and gives a tiny smile, and suddenly Jungkook relaxes. That single second speaks more loudly than 100 fan theories. These hidden interactions are not random. They show a consistent pattern of emotional attunement, mutual concern, and a bond that functions almost like its own private universe. When the cameras are off, their comfort becomes more visible. When the pressure fades, their natural relationship surfaces. The way they move, the way they look at each other, the way they communicate without words. It all paints a portrait of two people deeply connected in a way that doesn't require explanation, just observation. So as we continue analyzing this footage, remember, this isn't about imagination or fantasy. This is about reading what's right in front of us, in the raw, unfiltered interactions that the public was never meant to see. These aren't scripted moments. These aren't fan service. These are the pieces of their lives that reveal the truth behind their legendary bond. And in every frame, one thing becomes clear: Jakook isn't just about moments captured on stage. It's about the quiet, powerful connection that continues long after the cameras stop rolling. Thank you so much for watching today's deep dive into Jimin and Jungkook's hidden moments. If you felt that familiar warmth in your chest, that little spark only Jakook can give, then make sure to support this channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell so you never miss another breakdown of their sweetest interactions. Your comments and theories always make this community feel alive, so don't forget to share your thoughts below. What moment today surprised you the most? What do you think it says about their bond? This has been Jikook Diaries, where every glance, every smile, and every heartbeat tells a story. See you in the next video, everyone. Stay loving, stay curious, and as always, keep believing in the magic of Jakook.